What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Miami and another sneaker review. This is Brian and Audrey, and we are here to discuss two shoes today, and we're going to do a comparison. So the first video we're going to talk about is one of the original, I guess, call it Travis Scott One Low OG reverse Mochas. And we want to give our thoughts. I want to give our thoughts, also talk about resale and whether it's worth it or not. So let's just start off and we'll do a quick tour of the shoe. As you can see, it's sort of a white leather. So what would you say? Is that like a white or an off-white?
Yeah, I think it's white. White and sail.
A white and a sail. And then we have the sort of upper here is like a brown suede, like a mocha suede, I guess that's what they call it. I obviously went with the red shoelaces. I'm not sure. I think it came with red, but I have a couple other pairs, so I might have stolen it. You have the Air Jordan wing and the Cactus Jack little, I guess, logo on the back. And there you go. So what are your initial... Now, the resale right now on StockX is ranging between about $1,400, maybe $1,300 on the low side, and I've seen some sales as high as $2,000. So obviously really expensive sneaker. It was done in limited supply. And so what are your initial thoughts on I know at one point this was one of your favorite sneakers. Does it still hold?
I love this sneaker. I don't think it's like worth $2,000. I don't even think it's worth $500, but I love this sneaker. And I think if you can get your hands on it, you definitely should. I think it can go with so many looks. It's like in your face, but also so low key. I really like it, but no, I would never.
Yeah, it's like
never spend $2,000.
It's really crazy. I didn't pay that much, but I paid a lot. I had a bunch of bids in on StockX.
Yeah.
That were, I felt, on the low side for where they were trading at. And I wasn't even sure if they were all going to fill. And then all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang. I don't know if this was around October. The prices all of a sudden really dipped.
Bang, bang,
bang, bang. They all dipped. And I had a bunch of high offers, but they were low relative to where they're at on a lot of the Travis Scott lows. And so they ended up executing literally in like 1 or 2 days. I didn't even realize what was going on. And boom, I had the sneakers.
There you go.
But in hindsight, it was obviously a good decision because now the price is up a lot more. And so I think it's, I'm not necessarily sure if it's worth that much money.
No,
it's not.
Anyone in their right mind knows.
I think, you know what it is? I think that you have to really absolutely love the sneaker.
Yeah, which a lot of people do.
And then, obviously you have to be willing to spend a lot to have it. And, for some people, who's to argue what's worth what, right? I think, it all depends on like what we as people evaluate as important, right? So
yeah. I will say like one thing about, in my opinion, about like Travis's Jordan 1s that he does, like anyone can put them on and they're like instantly pretty cool. Like I just think these shoes make people like a vibe. I don't know how to explain it.
Like they're sort of an iconic look, right?
Yeah, like it's just like this could be any old Jordan and like someone had it on, whatever, but like the Travises just like do something. I don't know how to explain it, but like girls, guys, whoever, it's just like a vibe when you see someone wearing them. So I like it.
You know what? Like it's really crazy when I first saw someone wearing a pair of these probably like 3 or 4 years ago. I thought like, is that a weird knockoff Nike? Like, why do they have the reverse swoosh? I didn't know. I wasn't really following sneakers at the time.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a really cool look. And then now that I actually like see it and have a couple pairs, I just think it's so iconic that it I love the size of the swoosh. I think it's great. The other thing that I think that they did, or that Travis Scott has done pretty well, is to come up with colorways that are not like traditional sports teams. I mean, I know like Nike had some other, like Mocha.
Oh yeah,
like is not associated. Yeah, like these are like leisure wear. Exactly.
Yeah,
these are more like a leisure.
It's a vibe.
Like, yeah, like now it's cool. You could wear these with dress pants. You could wear them with joggers. you know, some people might wear these with a suit or, you know, who knows, even with a tux. I don't think I would rock them that way, but I definitely think they have sort of a cool vibe to them. So I think they're really nice.
Yeah.
And you know, I think one of the things that's pushing the value up is there are only so many of these things made.
Yeah, they're very limited.
And then every year someone, you know, wears a pair out or loses a pair and they're no longer in circulation. And then there are only X number left in the world. And so it just gets more and more competitive to snap up those sneakers. And in fact, it's weird, but I think that someone right now could probably buy these, even at whatever inflated price, keep them over in a corner, and in 2 years, they're going to be worth twice the amount.
We'll see. We'll see, because who knows, he might just keep on keeping on, and there might be, before we know it, 50 different Travises out there. So,
well, we have, but I think for me, one of the, I guess, important things of why this would be like a collector's item is that this is one of the first ones.
I was thinking that when I...
Yeah, like there's like the one that we're going to review today, outside of this one, is his very first one, the Jumpman Jack. And so that's his first one. And there will never be like the first one. So this is like one of the first couples that he came out with. And it's just such a cool, natural, neutral colorway. May not be my favorite. I have probably a different favorite of mine of his. But I think it's just great. So again, like excellent execution on it. You know, you have white leather. You have the I guess this is like the suede. The suede is really nice, really pretty amazing. The you know, obviously came with all of the different like waxed up sort of laces, flat laces, which are pretty cool.
Yeah.
The sole is your basic, traditional, you know, Nike Jordan 1 sole. Really cool tag. I love how they put the red on the tag.
Yeah.
Which then made it really easy to go with the red laces, to tie it all together.
Of course.
And then obviously you have the back of the shoe, which is also pretty interesting. So if you had to give this shoe, first of all, your first reaction if someone rolls into an elevator and has these on, are you going to say something, or just going to like make a mental note of really cool sneaker, this guy has good sneaker name?
I think like that's just my personal thing with Travis's. Like, I don't need to say anything. Like, they already know that they're probably pretty cool. But, like, they're not one that I feel the need to compliment, because it just like speaks for itself. But yeah, I definitely, anyone I see wearing them, I think they look sick. So
yeah. What would you rate the sneaker?
that's I don't want to give out too many 10s, but like a 10.
You're going with a 10, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I will have to, because I'm just going to save, you know, you got to save 10s. I'm giving it like a 9.9. Probably because I have a pair that I might like more than these.
That's fair. But you can have multiple 10s that you like.
You can have 10s, but yeah, I'm just going to give it a 9.9. So that's an overall rating of 9.95.
10.
So great sneaker.
10.
It's a great sneaker. You know, now you don't think that it's worth the resale price though, right?
No,
when you think about that.
I don't think these are worth more than probably $250, like would be the max that I would be willing to pay.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, maybe $300, but no. Nike shoe is worth thousands of dollars. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, the quality is, you know, it's like a high-end Nike low. I think that maybe this retailed for like $150.
Yeah.
So it's the quality of like a $150.
I just think like shoes are meant to be enjoyed. Like, no shoe like should you have for like 20, 30 years. Like, that just seems a little ridiculous to me, because you should like wear your shoe, enjoy your shoe. And if you're spending thousands of dollars on a shoe, like, are you really enjoying it, you know?
But you know what I think also though, sometimes sneakers look better as they age and get worn and beat up a little bit. And then with the Rejuvenator product, it is able to clean up the shoes so that they can look better. That's for sure. So thank God there are all these
shoe cleaning.
Yeah, exactly.
kits.
Solutions, because I've seen videos where the car was literally, there we go. Well, it's almost so windy out here that it's surprising that this thing is not like going on its own, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, they're thank God there are these like cleaning products now where you can clean up your sneakers and make them look good again. And I've seen a pair of Travis Scott's run over,
Yeah.
you know, beat down with mud, and they still look fantastic. So, all right. Any parting shots on this one, or just like a totally cool?
No, I love it. I think it's a very solid one, solid Travis. And I like it. 10 out of 10 for me.
One last question. Out of all of the Travis lows, would this be your favorite? No?
Olives are my favorite. These are my second. But I will say probably the olives and these will get bumped down for the one that's coming out pretty soon. I think that one will end up being my favorite.
You like the yellow and blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the yellow. Well, I don't know if it's called yellow. It's canary yellow.
Canary, whatever.
Canary yellow. I think that one is really nice, iconic.
Yeah, I'm
different.
excited. Hopefully I get it on Shock Drop.
Women's only, but I'm lucky I can actually, they make up to, I think they make up to like, well, I'm sure it'll be an extended size.
Pray for me that I get it, you guys.
Pray for all of us to get it because it's an exciting shoe coming out.
Women's size 6, okay?
Fingers crossed. All right, with that said, we're going to move on to the next video. So if you like this channel, subscribe to it, hit the like button, and we will catch you at the next episode.